We will kick this thing off. So, for those that do not know, your hosts tonight are going to be me. I am Tina Joy Carroll and my beautiful friend, Sonara Brown. Let me just share a little with you about her so that when you hear from her, you'll know who you are hearing from. First of all, if travel could be her middle name, that is what it would be. Sonara Travel Brown. That would be her middle name. She actually just got back from her 50th birthday trip. I'm sure she'll tell you all about it. But she has also been in this industry for 20 years. She has earned multiple seven figures in this industry. She's been at the top of a couple of compensation plans. And what happened a few years ago was she came here to Tranont and she seen our compensation plan and she couldn't unsee it. And she decided that was absolutely the decision she needed to make. And now we just poured some gas on that fire by adding in travel, which just so happens to be her love language. And you're going to get to hear from her in just a little bit. So let's kick this off. Let me get these slides pulled up with you and share it. This right? Oh, nope. Hang on. We're going to figure it out together, you guys. I promise you. There we go. Hi, friends. We are going to talk about how you can travel for so much less. It's actually going to blow your entire mind. When I heard that we were going to be getting a travel platform, I have never used one of these little like travel platform membership things. I am actually a travel agent and I have been for years. I've always dabbled in travel and I've always been able to go and do things in travel, mainly Disney. If you know me, you know it's mainly Disney. But I didn't know that you could save the kind of money that you could save with these memberships. And that is what we are going to talk about tonight, why you would want this membership. So let me ask you a few questions. What if travel didn't have to feel out of reach, but came with a yearly free vacation? Yes, it is actually true. There are over 3,000 places you get to choose from with your free vacation that you get every single year you are a member of this incredible platform. I've already been digging through that list and picking out the places that I would love to go. I've even gotten my adult children a membership to this as well, and they are looking through it, deciding where they are going to go when they get their free travel voucher. Now, what if your network turned into your next income stream, sharing it to pay you back for what you're spending? We are going to talk about how you can not only save money, if you just want to save money and be a customer, that is glorious, and we are excited for you. But what if you could not only save money, but also earn money? You guys, this is seriously one of the coolest things I have ever seen in my network marketing career. And I've been at this for a little over a decade. There are no limits. The more you share, the more you earn. It's super simple. You share, they subscribe, you get paid, they get savings and free vacations, all while talking about something that everyone loves to talk about, which just happens to be travel. And if you did not know, travel is the number two industry in the entire world, next to oil and gas. Sonara, take it away.
So, without further ado, and by the way, can we just turn it back to my good dear friend Tina Joy Carroll? She is one of the kindest. The fact that she just loves on people so hard. Tina Joy is an absolute titan in our industry and here at Tranont. She's never going to toot her own horn, but this woman is the most and has the most productive team in the entire company, which by the way spans 7 countries. And she's such a dear friend to me. So Tina, thank you for the kind words earlier. But what if you could have this travel membership? Introducing, drum roll please, Tranont Travel. Okay, so this is basically a membership that's going to give you access to wholesale pricing. Consider it like an Expedia or a Travelocity or a bookings.com. You know how there's these major platforms. Consider it like one of those, but with deeply discounted pricing. You're going to have discounts on hotels. You're going to have cruises. You're going to have condos. You're going to have rental cars. You're going to find things that aren't even available to the public. You're going to find bookings for places that are sold out on the other big major platforms. So, how does this work? Okay, so in short, you are going to pay a monthly subscription. If you are a customer, you're going to pay $75 a month. If you are an associate like Tina or I or so many other people here, you're going to pay a little bit less. You're going to pay $65 a month. That's one of the perks of being an associate, right? When you pay your monthly subscription, from the very moment that you start, you now have access to this platform. And this platform is going to unlock all of these things that you want to do. Now, there is a $99 one-time activation fee. However, today, Tuesday, October 7th, if you're watching this today, that discount is 50% off, only $49, okay? So in the interim, you've got this platform that you're using for the entire year, right? At the end of that year, you are going to receive a voucher, a loyalty travel certificate, and you're going to be able to redeem that for a trip to one of 3,000 destinations. And you're going to choose, do I want to go here and stay 7 nights? Do I want to go here somewhere that's a little bit bougier and do 5 nights? Do I want to go to this all inclusive? We actually have a list. And I know what some of you are thinking, like, oh, okay, are they going to send me to, like, I don't know, some ramshackle Motel 6 in the middle of a cornfield? Absolutely not. You have access when you go to look at our platform. I'm sorry, when you go to look at the website of the person who invited you to check this out, you're going to click on travel and you're going to be able to see right there at a glance the list of 3,000 people. There are 3,000 places that you can choose from. Now, there's one more important thing. I know that some of you right now are thinking, I don't really travel that often, or I'm not someone that rents cars, or when we do travel, we basically just hop in the car and drive to grandma's house and stay there. And we don't have any kids in like select sports where we're traveling, so I don't know that this would really pay itself off for me. I've heard some of you say that to me. I want you to know that if you didn't use the platform for one single booking for the entire year, you just paid your $75 a month and just that's it, didn't ever use it. At the end of the year, that voucher that you get to travel with is 1/3 to 1/2 the price of what you get. And you've already prepaid it. So there are two types of people that this is going to appeal to. There are some of you like Tina Joy and like myself, and maybe some of you others that we travel pretty frequently. And so this is a no-brainer. We're going to save so much money. Excuse me. But there's another group of you that don't really travel right now, and you maybe wish you could. And maybe what's held you back is the fact that travel's expensive. But if you pay it off a little bit at a time over a year, and now you're getting double to triple the value of what you paid for, now you can finally take that summer vacation with your family.
All right, I'm going to stop the share for just a second because I want to dive in a little bit to what Sonara was saying right there. One of the reasons I know for years that I didn't travel was because of the price point of the travel. And so if you've already booked using our site, would you please share how much you've already saved by using this site? And guys, when comparing this to websites, name brand websites, you can name them in the chat section. Let me know some name brand websites where people go to shop for travel, right? There's all kinds of them out there. And let me just tell you, we've compared them all. Okay, we have literally gone and we've gone to all these different websites. We've gone directly to the hotels' websites. We've gone directly to Disney's websites. We've gone directly to all of these different websites and compared them to the prices you're getting with Tranont Travel. And it is unreal the amount of savings people are getting. As a matter of fact, I booked my first reservation whenever we pre-launched it to some of the higher leaders in the company. And I was blown away. I have to go to Provo, Utah in March. And I was able to save almost $400 on a 4-night stay in Provo, Utah. How many of you have kids in sports, travel sports, right? You're always traveling with kids in sports or know people. How many of you know people with kids in travel sports? They still have to pay for their accommodations when they go somewhere. You guys, this is going to save them so much money. And as you can see, you can look through these comments here of all the people who are already saving so much money using this platform. platform. It truly has blown my mind, the savings, because I, as someone who travels all the time, thought I knew all of the shortcuts. I thought I knew all of the ways that you could save on travel. And boy, was I mistaken. I am like a kid in a candy store when I'm on this website because it is just saving us so much money. So let me pull these slides back up and let's just chat a bit more about this incredible website. So here are a few examples for you. And as a matter of fact, if you are not already in our group called the Vacation Vault, make sure you get back in touch with the person that invited you to watch this tonight and get inside that group, because this is where we are sharing comparisons. This is real time happening. People are booking trips, they're saving money, and they're sharing how much they are saving. And then we went the extra mile and we just went through about 100 different destinations and started making comparisons to the places that people want to visit most. We actually went to Chat GPT and said, what are the most searched places that people want to travel? And then we took that and we plugged it in, and the savings are just absolutely unbelievable. So if you could travel and save, like this one right here was over an $1,100 savings, you guys, for a trip to Orlando, Florida. That is huge. That alone would pay for your park tickets if you wanted to go to a park. You will be able to save so much money by using this platform.
Okay, guys, sorry, I was muted. And I just want to anchor her point. I just went to France for my 50th birthday, and we went to a number of places. We stayed in a beachfront hotel in Nice in the south of France. Do you know that there was of course, too late for me now, but I found a condo literally in the building next door, two-bedroom condo, way more spacious for half the price as I was staying in a single hotel that was the size of a Cracker Jack box. Same view, same looking out the front window, everything the same. I have a wedding to go to next weekend in Chicago for a family member. We paid $400 a night for our hotel because that's just what it is. I literally canceled the reservation and booked through Tranont Travel for less than $200 for the same exact hotel room. You guys, the savings are wild. Okay, so how's this work? So first things first is you are going to join and you're going to activate your membership. So now there's two types of you guys on this call right now, okay? There are some of you that are just looking to be a travel customer. You are going to ask the person who joined, who you're going to ask the person who invited you to check this out. You're going to ask the person who invited you to check this out, and you are going to go to their website and you are going to click on the travel and you're going to get yourself signed up. You're going to pay tonight, you're going to pay your $49 fee, and then you're going to pay your first month of membership. From that point forward, you're automatically in. Boom. Now you are going to be able to have access to that platform, and every single month, the same time of the month, so probably today on the 7th or whatever day you sign up, you're going to see your subscription for that $75. Now, there's a second group of you who are maybe thinking a little bit bigger. You're thinking, geez, my son is in travel baseball. Every single one of those people there is booking that same flippin' hotel in Topeka, Kansas, or wherever you are, right? You're thinking about your friends, your family members, your travel people. You're thinking, you're not just thinking, you know, travel is a trillion with a T dollar industry. And you're thinking, maybe there's value in me just enrolling as an associate. So let me give you guys some simple math here. We pay, just follow me for a minute. As a customer, you pay $75 a month for our travel club. As an associate, you pay $65. So that's $10. How much are you saving a year as an associate? You're saving 10 times 12, $120. Our activation fee is only $99, you guys. It is cheaper to be an associate, even for your own personal travel consumption. It is cheaper to be an associate, and now you have the ability to market this to people. So, what do you want to do if you're thinking associate, okay? You're thinking, wow, yeah, there's a lot of money here. Here are what your options are. Option number one is to buy one of our enrollment bundles. When you go to the website of the person that invited you to check this out and you click on join, you're going to see 3 packages of enrollment bundles. One of the things that we didn't really talk about on this is that we're actually a health and travel company. And for the past 13, well, we're 13 years old. Tina Joy, Carol, and I have made our seven figures on our amazing health products for sleep and energy and weight loss and all the things. Though you may be coming just for travel, the reality is anybody can hit your website and choose to purchase whatever they want. So you might start, unbeknownst to you, accidentally getting commissions on other things like our collagen or our protein or our creatine, right? So if you are coming in to sell the travel, there's probably value in buying one of our product packages. We have a small, a medium, and a large. That gives you, obviously, you're going to get the best health for yourself, but you also get a little taste of the other side of our business. If you have zero interest in that, however, that's just me as a seven-figure earner giving you my best advice. The other option is to simply pay your $99 business fee. Now you have the ability to earn on travel, not just save, earn. Pay that $99 fee. Now you're going to be paying $65 instead of 75. You're actually ahead of the game, and now you can make an income as well. So, here's what I'm going to suggest you guys do. I'm going to suggest that you guys get in touch with the person that invited you to check this out. At the very least, it's an absolute no-brainer. There is no way to not financially benefit. Like I said, if you never booked one thing, just the reward certificate that you get is worth at least twice as much as you paid for it. So that alone, you are totally in the black. But now let's just think big. Think about how you could tap into this trillion-dollar industry and get that piece for yourself too. Tina, I'm going to let you close us out, my dear.
All righty. What if your travel membership could make you richer in memories? You could reconnect, reset, and live. No blackout dates, unlimited possibilities, over 850,000 hotels worldwide. It's hotels, condos, meeting areas, cruises, cars. Literally, we've been looking at the condos, and you can get a two-bedroom condo in Orlando, Florida for an entire week for around $500. That is just absolutely unheard of. And you may be thinking to yourself, well, why? Why? How can you guys get it for so much less that I can go to all of these other websites and get it for? Well, it's because of our partnership with the company that we're partnered with that has been in business for over 37 years and their buying power. So you aren't just buying into some brand new travel platform. It's been around for a very, very long time, and they have the best deals you will ever see that aren't published public anywhere else. It's member only pricing, and that, my friends, changes everything. And you're not limited to what's public. You're part of a private membership designed to help you go more places more often for less. And don't forget, you're going to get that vacation voucher at the end of your 12 months being a member. So these are your options. If you want to jump in as a customer, then it's going to cost you that $49 activation fee because it is half off right now. Normally it is $99, but tonight only. They've already extended it through tonight to give us an opportunity to share this message with you tonight. You are going to get that for $49 plus your $75 fee to be a customer. You're going to be signed right up. The second that you sign up, you're going to have access to start searching and looking, and you are going to be as blown away as all of us have been. But if anything that we said tonight kind of got your wheels turning, you're thinking to yourself, well, if I could save and earn, that would be incredibly cool. Then I want you to hear me out about these options that you have. But before I say this, before I say that, I want to say this. If you're at all skeptical, I totally get it. I was too a decade ago when I got into this industry. As a matter of fact, I was someone that was a hard no. I was never, ever, ever going to do anything like this until I watched very ordinary people living extraordinary lives. And that is what I dreamed of. I wanted more time with my family, more time with my children, more time with my grandchildren. And today would have been a perfect example of that. My son-in-law graduated from the Nashville Metro Police Academy on a Tuesday, and we didn't have to ask off work. We were able just to go spend the day with our family celebrating this huge accomplishment of his because of this incredible industry. So, if you want to save and earn, here are your options. You can get our starter bundle. In that starter bundle, you're going to get three of our best selling products that we have. And with one, hang on one second. There we go. And with one click, you can add that travel on. Okay. Now, normally this fee would be $79, but again, you're going to get that fee discounted right now all the way down to $49 because of this sale that we're having. Or you could choose this builder bundle. It's going to come with our collagen, our Clear Plus protein, which is one of our best selling products, our For Her product, our creatine, and then Enrich and that Activate and Transform. Again, one click and you're going to be able to add that travel to that bundle. As a matter of fact, you guys, that builder bundle right there is going to set you up if you are brand new in the month of October to earn an additional $37,000 in your first 9 months in bonuses. I don't know about you, but that got my wheels turning. It kind of made me want to sign up again so that I could run after all of those bonuses. And if you are just somebody that's like, you know what, I'm an all in kind of person, then this elite bundle is going to be for you. Let me tell you everything you're going to get with this elite bundle. Not only are you going to get all the products that you see there, and I'm sure the comments will be filled with people who have gotten incredible results using all of these products, but you're also going to get a free ticket to our next event, which will be in March of next year. And you're going to be able to get that travel for even cheaper. So, all you have to do is just get back in touch with the person that invited you to watch this tonight. And simple, let them know if you want to just save or if you want to save and earn. And we are really excited to welcome you to the Tranont family. We hope that you guys have an incredible rest of your night. Good night, everyone.